How's it going?
Okay, I'm coming to show.
Again from beautiful Huntington Beach, California. We're at the pier. We thought we'd come here. We have a lot of things that are on our mind that are happening right now in the city of Huntington Beach. And
Well, 2 days ago, Luke, my friend Luke, well, Brian and I aren't on social media at all, so we don't know what's going on.
ever
So
since ever since they booted us from social media, we've kind of been, uh, yeah, we're on Telegram
we
and
just
we're
don't know a lot of this local stuff that's going on unless people tell us. So my friend Luke let me know yesterday or 2 days ago that there was he's telling me about this KKK flyers that were being dropped in the neighborhoods of Huntington Beach, and that there was a White Lives Matter rally planned for this weekend. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, the LA Times ran a story. KTLA, was it KCAL or KTLA came
KTLA.
down here, and we're talking about it." So then he sent me the flyer, and he's like, take a look at the flyer. So first of all, I went and looked up the article in LA Times, and I watched the stand-up. They actually
LA Times, KTLA.
KTLA actually came down here and did a story on what is ridiculous. It was a flyer with KKK on it. I think there was like some sort of
Why don't you show it? Why don't you read
I
it?
don't have that one, but it had like a Ku Klux Klan guy, full Ku Klux Klan white knight thing, and then it was in a Ziploc bag with rocks, and these people threw these in the neighborhoods downtown. They were throwing them in people's yards. How stupid! How stupid! That's how you're advertising an event. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, right off the bat.
Landscapers do that. We know people that want to, maids
That's the
do that down
stupidest
here, and they,
thing.
but it's like, yeah, really? Who's
Okay,
behind this and what's
let
going
me
on?
see
We
that.
want to know. This is getting stupid. Okay,
And
this is
then,
getting really dumb.
but that one wasn't the one that was circulating the internet. That was the one that was dropped in neighborhoods, and apparently they were dropping stuff like that in Newport Beach neighborhoods too recently. So they're trying to see if it's connected. But the flyer that was going around on social media,
This caused such a fuss that somehow the fake news had to come over here and.
the flyer that's going around on social media is right here, and it says, "White Lives Matter. All major city centers join us to march and rally Sunday, April 11th at 1 p.m. It's time to take a stand." But here's the kicker. It says, "Bring hand sanitizer, practice social distancing, and masks are encouraged for anonymity."
You know what? Okay.
Okay, said no patriot flyer ever. That was a huge clue to us that this is something from the left.
You guys
This
are
is
generating this crap, and I don't know who you guys are, but whoever's generating this and whoever's selling this, gosh, who's pushing it in Huntington Beach?
Well, so then a couple days later, because this was such a horrific thing that happened in Huntington Beach.
I don't know whose yards they fell in, but there are obviously people who are scared enough that they had to call up the LA Times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our city council devoted an entire council meeting to this topic, to these flyers that were thrown in the neighborhoods with bags of rocks. Anyways, it's so stupid. But the mayor put out a statement.
This is a statement from the mayor, and it's dated April 5th.
April 5th from the mayor, Kim Carr. She had to act on this because this event was happening on Sunday, April 4th, 2020.
Just read it.
The city.
Don't be all dramatic
The
about this.
city of Huntington Beach received several reports that flyers promoting the Ku Klux Klan were distributed to a limited number of homes in the downtown area. The KKK flyers are a cowardly attempt to drum up support for a hateful cause that is in direct contradiction to Huntington Beach's values of integrity, respect, and inclusivity. We have zero tolerance for racism in our city, and while we absolutely support the First Amendment, we stand strongly against hiding behind it to promote hate, and our residents stand with us. They have sent me countless emails expressing anger over these flyers and rallies, which demonstrate that there's no
What is she
multiple
talking
rallies.
about?
Exactly.
What rallies? Okay, if she's talking about Black Lives Matter coming to our town to destroy it last year, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, is she?
Those are rallies and waving the American flag.
Yeah.
Come on, get this right, Kim Carr. Get this right.
We are a diverse and dynamic community of 200,000 residents We're not perfect, but we've been working hard to tackle the difficult issues of racism and bias, which affect all communities. During our April 5th, 2021 City Council meeting, we'll hopefully take decisive action against these concerns by denouncing hate crimes, particularly among Asian and Pacific Islanders.
Okay, I can speak to that. Are you speaking to me? Are you speaking to me, Kim Carr? Come on, I live in the community. I've lived here for 20 years. Okay, I can speak to this. Are you speaking on my behalf?
Yes, the
Please
white liberal speaking speaking down to Asians and Pacific Islanders and letting them know that she's aware that there's hate crimes against them. Asians and Pacific Islanders do not view themselves as victims. They don't. That's not part of their culture. That's not something. They don't align themselves with BLM. They don't align themselves with BLM.
Everyone knows that.
They're not victims. They're not victims.
Well, keep on reading. This is wrong. Okay. Thank you again for going up to pinch hit for me. Thank you very much, Kim Carr. I appreciate it, but no, come on now, don't make stuff up. Okay, this is not going. I want to know what the numbers are in the community. Okay,
because not only Brian, like we talked about before. This is literally sound like talking points from the DNC.
Okay, keep on going.
They the fact that she addressed the Asian and Pacific Islander community, which is what the DNC is pushing right now. They're having these. It's all choreographed.
Very orchestrated.
Orchestrated.
And you know what? It's
because there's no news.
Go ahead and look at that. We went and saw Harley Ruda, our ex-congressman, at one of these against Asian hate rallies last week. It's a joke. Come on, guys. Why are you guys doing this?
Okay, so she wanted to make note and mention the Asian and Pacific Islanders victim.
Thank you. And I'd love to know what the numbers are because I love Huntington Beach.
Because
I want to know who's hating on me.
The funniest part
who's hating on me
is when they were talking about
Stop making
the Asian hate crimes were always the elderly getting beat up, right? Well, what are the hate crimes against the Pacific Islanders? Because they're not getting beat up. They're the ones beating up people.
No, we're not beating up anybody, but we'll stand up and defend people.
Exactly. We don't get in a fight with the Pacific Islander. They're not victims. So that's hilarious to me.
Thank you for making us victims. That's wrong what you're doing.
Okay, so she says that she wants to denouncing white supremacy movements and calling for two community events.
Whose idea is this?
That will promote diversity. So now, Kim Carr, flyers that were dropped off. They're not fake at all. She wants to have two community events to celebrate diversity. This makes me want to bark, you guys. This is so stupid, so fabricated, and so fake, and I really hope that you guys can see through this. I don't know what planned for Sunday, but it sounds like
they're trying to
a permit. From what I haven't verified this, but I read on a post that someone said that the city of Huntington Beach permit to the Lives Matter march and simultaneously a permit to Black Lives Matter to have a protest at the same time.
I would love to know who these names are on these permits. If it's I should
true.
know these things.
It's true.
Okay.
That's very interesting. So
are you guys trying to bring this kind of attention to our city? I'm talking to the city council. I'm talking to the Huntington Beach City Council. What kind of attention are you trying to bring to the city? Okay, if you guys think there's all kinds of hate on over here, guess what? I don't care about community. There's hate everywhere. But this is bullshit what's going on right now. This is wrong. So city council members, step up. Do what you're supposed to do.
They're clearly targeting Huntington Beach for a reason. Because Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, we've been Trump strongholds. People proudly wave Trump.
Conservative strongholds.
Proudly conservative, but people proudly, but it is about Trump too, though.
Yes.
People proudly wave Trump flags almost every weekend. There's people all the time proudly waving flags, and the liberals of the city cannot stand it. The liberals of our city council cannot stand that Huntington Beach has this reputation for loving Trump, for loving freedom, for going against the mandate governism, to standing against the lockdowns. They can't stand.
Okay,
Huntington
you guys
Beach.
Again. Which one of you council members is still selling the fraud of having to wear a mask? I know some of you guys are still doing it. Which one of you guys are still beating that drum? And how long are you going to do that? Okay, we can do that forever. I know.
They talk so much trash about Huntington Beach on Twitter and all these social media. They just say we're like, they compare us to Florida and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, none of us have died. There's no. it's all a
Okay.
joke because they all wanted us to die and none of us died.
This is on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, Heidi and I have never asked anyone to like, share, all that stupidness, subscribe. No, because that's dumb. If you guys want to do that, we don't care. On this issue, we would love for you to share this though. Share this to Twitter. We don't know who's on
Yes,
Twitter anymore.
we want to get ahead
Share
of
this
it. We
on
want to get
Facebook.
ahead of the narrative. That's why we're doing this. We want to get ahead of the narrative. We want to let them know we see what they're doing.
We're on to
We
it.
see their plans. This is totally fabricated. And I'm going to go as far as to say I feel like people in council are involved too, because it's
Yes.
just it's all the letter that came out and the whole meeting about it. And we're gonna
Really?
we're gonna,
Kim,
and she actually said
Kim,
we're gonna.
where did you-
She said
wait,
hiding
wait.
behind hiding behind the First Amendment for hate. She says they want to do something about this, and it feels like
Okay,
they're
Mayor Carr. Okay, hate speech, this hate crap that you're talking about. Okay, what word out there? I really want to know, and people are dying to know, what word out there is cause for you to assault somebody? No, there's no word, there's no verb, there's no any word that comes out of your mouth that you can say is cause for quote unquote hate. That's stupid. You guys are following a dumb narrative, okay? Unless it's fire in a theater. We already know. We know that. We get that. But again,
This is
try
clearly
again.
fabricated.
And why? Okay, why are you grouping me with the Asians? Because we're Pacific Islanders. We're Polynesians, okay? And we love that. And we, not that we don't love our Asians, but it's like you guys are trying to group us up together and trying to create this narrative. Again, that's bullshit, okay? So stop this, okay? City council members, mayor, anybody who's trying to propagate this and bring this to Huntington Beach,
It's always white
we're
people
done.
telling brown people that they're victims. It's very interesting.
Share this. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't even care about none of that stuff. But share this and get this information out because this is going on in Huntington Beach right now. You guys should be aware, okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous that they go to these measures, but yes, they're doing that right now.
There's clearly going to be. I mean, I don't know how big the turnout is going to be or anything, but
Don't
I'm
come
sure.
out.
I'm
Don't
sure,
support this
No,
false flag
no,
stuff.
yeah. Everybody stay away from it. This
Yes.
is a trap.
This is a trap, just like
They're-
DC.
This is a full-on trap because there are segments of the.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Have a great day, guys.
There are white men, straight white Christian men
Oh, gosh.
do feel disenfranchised right now in this country. I mean, absolutely should.
Why?
There's a clear attack.
Because
on
they were all the
people-
signers on the Constitution. Is that why they're hating on them?
I mean, the
guys.
things that they're implementing in the schools about just promoting white, it really is promoting white racism. It's promoting, it's an anti-white agenda. And so I know that these kind of
They're
events
playing
are
on
playing on that, and it's evil. It's wrong. It's so wrong. And they really are I would not be surprised if both sides were being funded by the same source. Like these White Lives Matter versus Black Lives Matter, I feel
They
like
are.
they're trying to create something. They're trying to get some sort of photo. I don't know. The news is slow.
Fake news,
They're-
shame on you, fake news. KTLA, Tribune Broadcasting, whoever you guys are, LA Times. If you guys are sending your crews out here to gather these stories to sell to the world, that's crap, dude. That's fake news.
just like-
And I would
yeah.
encourage, you know what? I would encourage everybody. Okay, we were at an event yesterday, and there was a fake news there. She was cool. She told the story. Okay.
She let us speak.
She let us speak.
Or
Okay.
let someone
Now,
speak,
KTLA, if you guys are coming over here and bringing these stories to our town to sell it to your dead subscribers, because we know the LA Times is, you guys are all in the same boat together, and we know you guys are sinking fast. Don't do that. That's wrong. Okay. Don't come to our town and paint it a certain way because it's
no,
not.
no, they're trying
It's not.
to. Like I said, it's obvious to me that they want to paint Huntington Beach as they want to continue because they've been doing this because we're all about freedom here and we're all not afraid to walk around in MAGA hats in Huntington Beach or
Yep.
walk into stores without masks because there's a little haven of freedom here amongst a bunch of cities that are really been strict about the
So
lockdown.
all you fear mongers out there, stop it. How long can you play this game? We're going to find out, aren't we? Because it's going. It's going. We're coming into summer now. This has been a whole year now since we've been doing this. We've had our year anniversary a few weeks ago since the lockdowns started. Okay, everybody thought it was going to be a short time, including us. We're still playing this stupid game. Are you? Think for yourselves, guys. You really do need to think for yourselves. Huntington Beach, think for yourselves. Don't come down here and don't support any of these causes that they're doing. Let the cops, and we're going to see. We have a brand new police chief here, and we're going to see how he uses the force here against people that come to tear apart our city. we're going to see. And we don't stand by
just
that.
get the word out that this is clearly manufactured. There's the timing of everything, the city council meeting, the stupid part where it says wear masks and use hand sanitizer and social distance. That's a left talking point.
Yes.
That's always from the left. That was a clear and obvious sign that this is fake. This is stupid, and it's.
They come and dox us. They see us with no mask on. They come and take pictures.
So
they get some of their Botox out.
That we're not going to this. No one we know is going to this. No one we know who knows anyone is going to this.
Yeah.
Everyone's telling everyone
and
not
we trust.
to go. This is not a Patriot event. So if you see MAGA hats or anything, they're not MAGA.
Last summer, when BLM came, Chief Handy made us aware of all these cameras that are in the city. You know what? As much as I hate Big Brother, guess what? There's times like now where people come to destroy our city. I'm not going to say they're coming here to destroy our city. They did last time, right? So we remember. Our memories aren't that short. We remember what happened last summer. So we're standing here in opposition to all the bullshit that's coming to our city, and we want you to share this and stand firm in what you know is going on, okay? Because it's a mind game.
Flag. It's a psychological operation. It's all those things. That's exactly what this is. It's just meant to cause chaos and division and to paint people in a certain way.
Where do you get your talking points from? Barbara Douglas, Kim Carr. I know there's a lot of you out there who do not believe the same way that we do, but guess what? There's a lot of people in our town that do. We're waiting for the next election,
you know what's
guys.
really
Okay?
interesting? Wait.
We all remember these things.
Not only that, I just realized that the Asians have had a very strong presence in our city as Trump supporters, and isn't that interesting?
Yes.
I think our Trump rallies are too diverse for them. I think if you came to our Trump rallies, you would see how incredibly diverse they are at the pier, and they can't handle that.
Stop hating on our Asians. That's what I'm saying.
Not only that,
yeah.
Stop trying to pretend like we have a problem with rallies, white supremacist rallies here.
Come on down.
We don't. That's not a thing.
It's all recorded.
White
You guys see it every
KKK,
single week.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing. But you know what it is? Black supremacy. BLM is black supremacy. That is a thing. And they burn down cities if you don't listen to them. The KKK stuff, it's not a thing. It's fake. It's a narrative.
Why are you guys stirring the pot? Stop stirring the freaking pot.
I think we get the point.
Thank you. You got it?
We just wanted to make everybody aware of this and spread that information that this is manufactured, because I know it's going to blow up on social media.
Make Huntington Beach great again and make America great again, okay?
Yeah.
Share this.
And tell the truth.
Tell
Always.
the truth. Stop
Tell the truth. Stop buying the lies.